Okay, next question. You're supposed to classify these 12 objects into the table. Now, what do we know about living and non-living things? We know that living things can do three things. It can grow. Alright, that's the first one. Number two, it can reproduce. Right, and number three, it can grow, it can reproduce, it needs air, food, and water. Okay, maybe I just put it like that. It can grow, it can reproduce, it can move on its own, it needs air, food, and water. Alright, again, non-living things cannot do all that. So let's see now. Robot, can it grow? Can it reproduce? It can't, so it should go here. Pebble, can it reproduce? Can it grow? No, it can't, so we put it here. Okay, and then grasshopper can grow, can reproduce. It does need to eat. It needs to breathe. It needs to drink. A durian tree needs food. That's why it needs sunlight. It needs food. Okay. And it needs water. If you don't water your plant, it will die. Umbrella is a non-living thing. It can't reproduce. You can't have tiny cute umbrellas. If you see tiny cute umbrellas, they are not baby umbrellas, but they are made that way. It's a non-living thing. A duck have ducklings, it can reproduce. Trains are non-living things, they can't reproduce. It does not need air, food, or water. The wind is just moving air, and it's a non-living thing. How about worms? Worms do eat food. It eats rotting vegetation on the ground. It does lay eggs, so it can reproduce. It can grow in size. Wood used to be a living thing. Wood comes from trees. Alright, wood used to grow just like any other plants, but once it is dead, okay, it can't grow anymore, it can't reproduce anymore, it does not need air, food, and water to exist. So wood used to be a living thing, but wood is now a non-living thing, right? If you have a wooden ruler, your wooden ruler can't reproduce anymore. Your wooden ruler does not need air, food, and water. You can basically put it in water and still remain as wood. Ferns, on the other hand, is a non-flowering plant, but a non-flowering plant like ferns is still a living thing. It can reproduce by spores. It still needs water. If you don't water your fern, it will die. It needs air to breathe through its stomata. It needs sunlight so that it can make food in its leaves. So a fern is a living thing. Mushroom is a living thing because a mushroom can reproduce by spores, just like a fern. Mushrooms need to eat decaying materials. That's its food. And mushroom can grow, right, from a small mushroom to a bigger mushroom. So there you have it. If you just use all this to classify the living and non-living things. If you disagree with my classification, you can talk to me when school reopens, and we will discuss. Okay, thank you.